Hey guys, sorry I haven't done any update in so long. I have been so busy. I'm leaving town this weekend to Vegas for a bachelorette party, and then I leave next week to the East Coast. Me and my husband are going to Boston, New York, Connecticut. He has work there, so I'm gonna go join him. So I've been preparing for that. I've also I'm trying to think what I last updated you guys on. I had never started my period. Um, Kept doing pregnancy tests. Nothing came up. I think I told you guys I did a blood test that was negative. Or no, I didn't. I didn't tell you guys. So yeah, I did a blood test that was negative. Um, I continued spotting for a total of 3 weeks. I spotted. I think, stopped yesterday because today I have not spotted. Um, so my doctor thinks I just missed a period, which is weird, really weird, because I haven't missed a period in a very long time. So he was a little concerned, thinking that he scheduled me to do an ultrasound, vaginal ultrasound. So I have that on Monday. So I go to Vegas on Saturday. I fly back early Monday morning because I have an appointment at 2:45 to get the vaginal ultrasound. And then we leave the next morning to the East Coast. So it's going to be like such a whirlwind on Monday. So he wants to take a look and see what's going on. My sister-in-law who's had a baby, and she went to this place in close to my house. It's kind of like a walk-in place where you can do ultrasounds, and she scheduled me an appointment because she knew what was going on. She scheduled me an appointment to get a abdominal ultrasound, which is what they do on top of your stomach with the gel. And she's like, well, I kept thinking that I was, even though my test was negative, my blood test was negative. I kept thinking I was because I went to, there's a fair that they have here in San Diego every year, and I went with some friends and I threw up at the fair. So not like me, I never ever throw up. I was super nauseous at the fair, so I threw up. This was after the blood test, so I was thinking in my head, okay, I'm not pregnant, I'm fine. So we were at the fair, I threw up. The next day, I was with my husband at Home Depot looking at paint colors. I had to run out because I thought I was going to throw up. So all of a sudden, it came back in my head, what if I'm pregnant and it just was too soon? So I kept up looking up things online saying that people had gotten blood tests. It came up negative, and then like weeks later, they saw they were pregnant because it was just too soon at the time of the blood test. So I kept thinking, okay, this has to be happening to me. I do not know why I'm feeling nauseous and sick and spotting. So anyways, I told my sister-in-law, and she scheduled me an appointment at this ultrasound place, and I went on, let's see, what day is it today? It was like 3 days ago. So I think it was on Monday. Yeah, Monday. She called me and she's like, okay, in an hour, I just scheduled you. They know your situation. They know that you're not sure if you're pregnant or not. They're going to look and see if there's a heartbeat, if they can hear a heartbeat, if they can see a sac. So I went, and I was so nervous because I had to fill out this paperwork, and they're asking, how far along I am. And it kind of made me sad because I was like, I wish I was coming here for an actual ultrasound. I'm just coming in to see if they can see something. So they were totally cool with it. I laid down in this little comfy room. It was the cutest little place. It was like a little boutique place with this huge projector that you can see the ultrasound. You can see it on the huge projector. And it had my name up there, and it was like, I felt like I was getting legit ultrasound, which I was, but I felt like I was about to see my baby. And it was a little bit of a tease. So I kind of got all excited, like, oh my God, what if they're going to see something? So I sat down, laid down, they put the gel on me, and they started looking around, digging. They were digging into my abdominal area, trying to look at my ovaries, looking at my uterus. It was really shadowed because I wasn't prepared. I had just eaten. I had a full bladder, and they say that when you have a full bladder, you're supposed to go pee and empty out your bladder. So I went and peed, went back, sat down, put more gel on me, looked and looked and looked. They saw that my uterus was really thick, which is a sign, that obviously I hadn't had my period, so it was thick and it hadn't shed yet. So, and then I kept hearing them say all these different words. I didn't understand what they were saying. It got me all paranoid and worried. And then they saw cysts, which I guess is normal. We all get cysts. So yeah, they're like, we see multiple cysts. And then they noticed that my uterus was thick. So yeah, I went and saw my doctor the next day and told him what I did. And he's like, you shouldn't do that. They're going to give you words like cysts and all these other big fancy words. And it made me all scared and paranoid. And he's like, first of all, cysts are normal. And he kind of explained everything to me. And he just kind of came to the conclusion, you just didn't have a period. That's why your uterus was thick. They also said, the girls that did the ultrasound said that when you're pregnant, your uterus gets thick because you don't have your period. So anyways, the doctor kind of reassured me, we're going to do this. We're going to schedule for you for a vaginal ultrasound. That way they can get a good look at everything, what's going on. He's pretty concerned because of the bleeding, which is totally irregular. So he's like, let's check everything out. Let's see how everything's going. So anyways, that's the update. I am going on Monday to get a vaginal ultrasound just to see the deal with my uterus and everything. So, and it's really frustrating because I don't know if I'm ovulating right now. I don't know what day I am in my cycle. I'm totally confused because I missed this month. So me and my husband are trying. We're trying, and we're just like, let's just try and see what happens. I was taking a progesterone cream a few months back. I started taking that because I thought that would get me regular. So I would start having regular periods, just so I can get on track again and ovulate and try for this baby. So that's where I'm at. I will update you guys on Monday after I get the ultrasound. I'm kind of nervous for it. I've never gotten a vaginal ultrasound. I've read some things on it. I'm so bad at Googling things. It just makes me so paranoid. So I need to stop doing that. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous of how that's going to go. But I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll get more answers. And hopefully that will lead me onto the road of conceiving and having a baby. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. I will do another video after the ultrasound on Monday and let you guys know how that went. All right, thanks. Bye.